On this episode of Lapeef, Let's Talk.
I'm not just having a
I
conversation.
don't know about in college though, Q, because like for my brother, he would find that disrespectful for me answering his phone. Like I would never answer my brother's phone as as an adult man. That's just not. We don't answer each other's phone unless I say, Emmett, can you pick up my phone? Or he asked me to pick up his phone. If his phone's just ringing and I don't see that it's our mother calling, that's the only person I would pick up the phone for, because I'm like, hey, mommy, but I'm not going to answer my brother's phone as a grown man. I just don't think that's.
Kayla, did you see them interacting in Houston? You see Q and her brother?
Exactly. We got our family's a little weird.
Yeah,
like,
they different.
We got that play thing, like, and them girls know they place, so his little girlies know.
I don't know. Yeah, I mean, cool. Not me. We're super close. We're best friends, but like.
Yeah, I think that just goes back to just upbringing. I'm pretty sure it's a lot of weird shit in each one of our households that we probably might be like, damn, like I can't believe y'all did that. So
I was kind of trying to like instill manners.
That's why I said that she was ghetto. Yeah, I mean, we all know that she was hood and her nostrils was big and all of that. We know she was doing too much, and for her even to be recording it and putting it on the internet is doing too much in the first place. We know that, right?
What are you doing?
But in a general sense, I think JR asked the question, and he said, how many of y'all moms like went off on y'all girls when y'all was coming up anyway? My mom always went the first one of the first chicks that my mom actually liked was when I was actually an adult, and it was Rita. The first chick that she really liked was the one that I wound up marrying. So, I mean, I'm not really sure were we doing this too. Like, even with the movie thing, like, I don't really reference movies because those are written by people. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not going to necessarily lean too heavy on Baby Boy because it's a scripted movie. But it was normal. Like, my mom went off on most of the chicks.
But did your mom have an attitude talking to them first? Or she got an attitude because them women had an attitude?
Both. She was tired of them chicks calling the crib. And they was calling too late.
Not the house phone. That type of house phone.
They was calling too late at night. Now, we had the cordless.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? They was calling too late at night. And, she was just tired. She was tired.
I was prepping these young girls, man, before they called. Like, I would be on some like, hey, when you call, make sure you say, how you doing, Miss White? This is such and such. I'm giving them the script. You know what I mean? If I had somebody calling.
Don't call after 7.
Because I remember how Pamela White was, man. Pamela was not with the ignorant foolishness. She just wasn't. Now, to suggest that she would be on the phone like, all this old ghetto ass shit, anybody that know my mama knows what time it is. And it was never, ever happening. Ever. But I'll be honest. You said what? My bad.
Oh no! I said my mom didn't play that. Like my mom,
she's not playing that ignorant stuff.
Play that? No, she ain't played it at all.
And it was the same for me when I called girls' phones. It was always, hey, how you doing, Miss such and such? This is Austin. I'm just calling to say hello. Is your daughter here? Da 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 da. Whatever. I had a script, and I wasn't deviating from the script, bro.
I'm dead.
Fucked up.
Yeah.
I don't know. Hey, what's the name just said something? But Quest just said something that was spot on, and I agree with you. Because as Anton says, his mom was cussing chicks out. Like, I didn't go through that spell because same thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, and ultimately, my formative years, I was raised with my grandma and my granddad, right? And when they would call the house, hey man, I'm already giving them the business. Hey, when you call and I ain't there, whatever the case may be, like, yeah, ask for by name, you know what I'm saying? And make sure you like that's a perfect point. And I think a lot of that, even that gets lost in terms of training young adults, or these teens, preteens going into adulthood, calling somebody else's house or phone. Like, and I think it's only for this generation, Quest, because well, for me in my day, my grandma still got a landline, so you was calling the house phone. So there was a certain level of decorum that you knew you had to approach that with.
Right. They call cell phones now.
You calling what I'm thinking is the cell phone. I'm expecting such so and so to answer, but even still, where's the vetting process taking place in all of this?
Yeah, that was something else I wanted to touch on real quick, if you don't mind. like y'all saw I brought my son over real quick, you know what I mean? Like he ripping and running or whatever. But like I'm thinking when he gets of a certain age, like it's not gonna be possible that he has a girlfriend and he won't feel comfortable enough to tell me and his mom, you know what I'm saying? Like it's just that, like, chaotic. You definitely spoke to something there. That is a little, not a little, that's just dysfunction. I think a household should be set up to where your children should feel comfortable to be able to come to you and be like, hey mom, hey dad, I got this girl I've been talking to lately, you know what I mean? She cool, whatever. Even if it ain't even deep, just you talking to somebody, whatever, you know what I'm saying? But we always gonna try to keep a household that's welcoming and inviting for those types of conversations, you know what I'm saying? Like you have to, otherwise your kids will go off and do a bunch of wild shit up underneath your nose. You won't even fucking know it. So,
but more importantly,
I totally agree with that.
You know, the interesting thing about it is that just because my mom cussed them out didn't mean that they wasn't still rocking. They were just like, your mom cussed me out. I was like, dang, you better get yourself together. You know what I'm saying? Like, they were still calling. It didn't change nothing. You know what I'm saying? So they just learned to get a little bit more humble. Hi, Miss Daniels. You know, it's just a completely different narrative after that. So
I mean, when the sauce drip, it drip. Like mama ain't gonna stop that, man.
I thought it was funny though, because you know I'm the older sister, so I have answered the phone when girls have called to talk to her, and I'm just like, "Who is this?" They're like, "It's so and so. I'm calling for Emmett." And then like I don't know, I didn't care. I would just be like, "Emmett, phone." Just keep going about my business. Like I don't know.
Well, I kind of troll when I pick up my little brother's phone. I kind of troll if a girl calls. Well, who is this? This is Mary. This is his girlfriend, to see how they would act. I'm childish to see how they would act, and they'd be like, "Oh, okay." I'm like, "No, I'm just playing. I'm just his sister here." He be right there though, so you gotta give a little test, see how these.
Hey, is baby bro showing up to Atlanta?
No,
me.
Oh, he's gonna be out the country.
Okay,
mine will be there. And not just my, I'm from Atlanta, so
Magic City Monday, Magic City
Monday. All my cousins on both sides, aunties, uncles,
They said QB testing these 3 or 4s. You got to.
I mean, I don't know why it's that deep anyway. Troll them hoes, them little high school chicks, man. I don't care about that.
Nah, he in college. You gotta test them. You gotta put them in situations, see how they react.
Roll them up, like, man, little hoes is trying to get buzzed down. Nobody care about them.
Why not have a conversation?
I don't know about in college though, Q, because like for my brother, he would find that disrespectful for me answering his phone. Like I would never answer my brother's phone as an adult man. That's just not. We don't answer each other's phone unless I say, Emmett, can you pick up my phone? Or he asked me to pick up his phone. If his phone's just ringing and I don't see that it's our mother calling, that's the only person I would pick up the phone for, because I'm like, hey, mommy, but I'm not going to answer my brother's phone as a grown man. I just don't think that's.
Kayla, did you see them interacting in Houston? You see Q and her brother?
Exactly. We got our family's a little weird.
Yeah,
like,
they different.
We got that play thing, like, and them girls know they place, so his little girlies know.
I don't know. Yeah, I mean, cool. Not me. We're super close. We're best friends, but like.
Yeah, I think that just goes back to just upbringing. I'm pretty sure it's a lot of weird shit in each one of our households that we probably might be like, damn, like I can't believe y'all did that. So